Alrighty everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety, and today we're gathered here to watch more good old MyGM. Last episode we had the draft, we decided our first women's champion, and now we're kicking things off here with the WWE Undisputed Championship on the line. And basically I'm in my pre-recorded era. I don't know when this is going to be up. And yeah, basically pre-recording a little bit further ahead of time than usual, mostly because I will probably be on vacation when this is uploaded. So just as a heads up there, so there's that. But we have Randy Orton versus LA Knight versus Seth Rollins versus Gunther for the WWE Undisputed Championship. We're playing through SmackDown as the anonymous general manager. I always want to say the anonymous Raw general manager, but anonymous SmackDown general manager. You know, it doesn't really flow off the tongue, but it works. I literally just am going off vibes for this series.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match, and it's for the Undisputed WWE Championship. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
You know what's funny? The crowd's singing the song, and I clearly cannot play the songs due to copyright. Can we laugh about that for a moment? Because I think that's reasonable. So this episode, we're finishing up week 1 because I don't know how long that episode was going to be in the last episode. It probably was not going to be nearly as long. But I'm a paranoid bird, and I don't want to have like super ultra long marathon level episode lengths or anything like that. But I'm going to be covering the rest of week 1, and then we'll do week 2, week 3. Next episode will be Go Home Show, and then 2 episodes we'll do the premium live event, which will be Worlds Collide, which I'm excited about. So that's going to be how far I'm going to be recording before I go on my little break. So about 4 episodes pre-recorded, which isn't bad at all. They talk to me. This is just so funny. Oh god. It's funnier without the music. Can you imagine how hilarious Joe Hendry's is gonna be without the music? Just like everybody waving their arms. Just like the spin. Oh god, that's gonna be hilarious. Oh god. But yeah, I hope that everyone's having a lovely day so far. Again, I have no idea when this will be uploaded. I'm just going off of like how fast I can get everything recorded and that sort of thing, and edited and all of that. And I'm recording this on the 3rd of May, so I've got laundry going, I've got some cleaning to do later, and I got editing to work on. So I think we got a lot to tackle. That's not a bad problem to have. I don't know if I'm going to be doing reactions or not, like before I go on vacation. I originally said no, but now I'm really pining to do a little reaction moment before we leave for vacation, just to celebrate properly with the community. We'll see.
From Los Angeles, California,
Los Angeles Snakes.
240 pounds.
Again, this is a feud I would like to see on its own. See what I mean? Like, I'm telling y'all, we got like all these ideas, and yet this dude's been stuck between the Vision Vortex and the Bloodline Vortex for Lord knows how long. Just get him into a feud with Randy Orton. We would collectively enjoy that. I'm just saying, I'm coming up with ideas because clearly they're not. So we initially were like, okay, here's what I was planning, and I'm going to be doing some planning and plotting as well while I'm editing. So the My Rise character tournaments, those will be happening. They will just be happening when I am back from vacation. Because obviously I want to make sure that I had a few videos for y'all while I'm away and that sort of thing. And we'll chit-chat and probably have a little video too. Obviously I'm going to be a lot just present on vacation and stuff like that. But we'll share what we can, and we'll get a little video up too. Again, I like to capture photos, videos, and I like to just like do it for the memories and stuff like that. I've been doing I don't know if I've told you all this or not, but I'm doing a big digital declutter project where I'm going through all my like photos between like my iPhone and like my MacBook and everything, like all the photos on my iPhone and stuff like that. I think I started at like 12,000 videos and photos. I still have like 2 years worth of stuff to go through. And I'm down to like 8,900 because I've obviously taken some stuff, so. It's like this is the most high budget high school show that we've had at this point. See, like everybody's singing and there's no music. This is hilarious to me. But I mean, the crowd kind of makes the song, right? I also need that jacket, by the way. I like that jacket so much. See, I think this kind of works, though. And then you just simply can't really see Randy or LA. See, like, that is a feud. Once again, give us that little side quest feud, because at least that would be remotely interesting. Literally, we need anything over on SmackDown. We need anything. Listen, they have a funeral for a gingerbread man. I'm here for silly whimsiness, but come on. Oh, Lord. But here we go. We got Gunther making his way out here now. Should be a little interesting.
And from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
But, yeah, I hope everyone is enjoying. Oh, we haven't really done much in the episode, just the entrances and yapping. But I really do hope that y'all are enjoying the series thus far. Again, I know we haven't really covered much ground. Again, it takes a few episodes to get these MyGM series kind of off the ground and stuff like that. And then we'll continue to do some more MyGM stuff. And then we'll sprinkle in our little MyRise tournaments. Because I've been wanting to do this for a while to see what like the ultimate MyRise character is. Because they give us all these stupid characters from the MyRise every single year. And I'm like, why not just figure out like who the top MyRise characters are going to be? We'll do our we'll include our two characters as well. We'll include Christina Bennett and we'll include Max Storm in there. I'm like, what is this dude's name? So we'll include those two in there as well for funsies. So yeah, that's where we're at. I want to see where things kind of go with that, and we'll go from there. And maybe we'll do an intergender tournament as well. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I have to cut out the little title thing or not. That's why I'm like trying to be quiet when they do the little transition thing, because I don't know if I'm going to get nabbed for copyright. Because they have been nabbing me for copyright for that. And I'm like, it's literally like 5 seconds out of like 40, 50-minute long videos. Like, I feel like that's probably fair use. Alrighty, we got LA Knight versus Gunther. And we've got Randy versus Seth. So that's probably reasonable, right? We got a very interesting dynamic here in this Fatal 4-Way right here. Again, now that I'm thinking about it, I really should have just done the elimination. The Gauntlet Eliminator match or whatever, that could have been a little bit more interesting. I don't know. But we have lots of weird little interesting feuds that are popping up in this first week. I think it's like Kelly and Jade Cargill. They've got a feud apparently going on. Something like that. So, we'll have to see what happens. Again, I don't know why we're focused on the outside of the ring. These camera cuts are jarring at this point, so my apologies. Here we go. But yeah, again, I'm recording this on Sunday, and so I'm like, oh god, I got so much to do today, and it's like, Christina, you can just divvy up, like, all these different things per day if you really want to, and that's what we're doing. Basically, my goal was to get a few videos filmed, so that way I had a little something, again, while I'm on vacation and everything. Don't know when anything's going to come out, but, you know, I want to give myself that little bit of a buffer period there, and I think that's probably reasonable. So if something comes out and I'm back from vacation, it's a buffer video, because quite frankly, we need that. Because like you need a couple days to kind of get settled back in, you know, and like all that stuff and readjust to just regular life. And quite frankly, I don't know how I'm just gonna be after flying for the first time, so that's a whole thing. It looks like Gunther and Seth are in the middle of the ring. Randy and LA, they're outside the ring as well. Well, really just those two are out. So we got like 2 separate matches kind of going on. Oh god, there's a lot happening. Oh, huge knee from Seth, huge counter from Randy. Oh no. Randy's trying to go for an RKO, but LA Knight just got right back up. Oh god, okay, there's a lot happening. Well, Randy wasn't going for an RKO, but he was getting him up on his feet, I think. Something weird like that. I don't know. But Seth Rollins tried to go for the pin on Gunther. LA Knight broke up the pin. Randy showboating, which, I don't know. Maybe that sounds right at this point. Oh, we got a little bit of a team up here. Neck breaker from LA Knight. Randy's going after Seth here. Oh my god. Okay, what is that? What happened? What was that from Gunther? That was insane. Also, I feel like there has to be some skill in, like, taking that move, right? Like, that was some serious core strength, you know? And LA Knight going in for the cover, but Seth breaks things up. Gunther just busted open LA Knight with a huge boot there. Well, I guess first blood technically on SmackDown, right? These camera cuts, people, these camera cuts. Well, LA Knight just broke things up in the middle of the ring right there. Okay. Well, Randy just kind of interrupted the stomp, so that happened. Oh no. Randy's going for that DDT. Seth with the counter in the corner. Oh, Gunther with the counter. Seth with the counter. Randy hit the DDT though. Seth just interrupted Randy right there. So that's a thing. That's happening. Oh no, Seth. Oh, buckle bomb. Oh, there goes LA Knight. Can he get the elbow? Okay, yeah, I was going to say that makes sense. Oh. Oh, but Gunther's going in for a sneaky pin. Oh, LA Knight breaks up the pin. Sneaky pin for the win, maybe. Side slam from Gunther right there into the cover. Oh, and Seth breaks things up. Oh, huge slam from Seth. Then there's Randy once again showboating outside. It's like Randy's just like chilling outside the ring. Oh, God. I'm so excited to be doing these videos again. I swear, we're like going to commit to this in our possible Universe Mode series, I think. I think it'd be interesting to do both Christina Bennett and Max Storm. We didn't get to go over Monday Night. No, we didn't go over to SmackDown with Christina Bennett last season because I got sick towards the end of the Raw era on season 2. So I think we'll go. Oh, there's the RKO. Well, Randy had a clear opening right there, did he not? Okay, Seth, we understand what you're doing here. Okay, well, I guess, oh, it's like Seth, oh, well, Randy was trying, okay, this is the whole thing. There's a lot going on. Alright, we're down to Randy and Seth in the middle of the ring. Oh, Seth kicked out. I don't know, I mean, Randy might be onto something here. He's got, like, the best health meter right now. So that might change things up. I don't know. well, the ref's down, ref's down, ref's down. Gunther with the drop kick, but the ref is down. This is just getting wild here. Oh my lord. Again, usually when we get into these matches, like at some point we basically will just kind of skip around the entrances. Randy with the RKO, but Seth's going in for the cover. Oh! 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 Oh, Randy with a huge move right there. If I'm Randy, I would have just went for Gunther right there. There goes Los Angeles Knight. Going after Randy, huge move. What is Seth doing outside the ring? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, there's so much happening. Get back inside the ring. Okay, well, Seth just took care of Gunther on the top rope right there. Oh, Seth. Oh, Seth almost had it there. Looks like LA Knight's going to be a bit of a second win there. Gunther with the front drop kick right there. BFT! Oh, Gunther's lining up something here. Oh, Randy kicked out. Oh, LA Knight almost had him right there. This is wild. Okay, what is happening? Why are we stalling here? Gunther's not going to help you out, dude. Like, Gunther's not helping anybody. He's like, I'm not helping you. Not at all. BFT to Gunther. Oh. Oh, Seth broke things up there. Once again, LA Knight almost had it. Seth Rollins. Huge move right there. Huge move right there. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, Randy just did a crossbody and kind of whiffed it there. Gunther's lining up something. Oh, massive clothesline to Seth. Gunther's going in for the cover now. Oh, Randy broke up the pinfall attempt right there. Oh, Gunther went after Randy. Good lord, this has been insane. The stomp connects on Randy. Seth, you could have went for the pin possible there. Oh. Things are not looking good for LA Knight. Okay, well, Seth just whiffed it out. Okay, on the springboard. These were just leave it all in there. Showboating it all. Okay, well, what's going on inside the ring now? Oh, Randy's busted open now. This has been wild. Oh, Gunther tried to go in for the pin. Seth's like breaking up the pin like crazy. What are we doing here, dude? Oh no, Gunther's lighting up something here. Oh, but Randy caught Gunther! Randy caught Gunther into that DDT! Oh man, Randy and Seth are both out in the middle of the ring. Everybody's down pretty much. Okay, well, Seth's getting up, LA Knight's getting up, Randy's getting up. Gunther's out for a minute. If I'm LA Knight, I'm just gonna be on standby in case if like anybody's going in for the cover. Oh. This is your casual reminder to just not do Fatal 4-Ways in this game. Triple threats maybe, but not Fatal 4-Ways. Unless it was like a gauntlet match, a gauntlet eliminator type situation. Oh, huge front drop kick. Oh, Seth! Seth Rollins! Seth might have it. Seth might have it. Seth might have it. Gunther's going for the powerbomb, but Seth... Oh, Gunther broke things up. I thought Seth had it for a second. I thought Seth Rollins had it for a second here. Oh, Seth was trying to go for Gunther there. Now he's trying to pin LA Knight. Seth broke things up there. KO. Oh, but there goes Seth going in for the cover. Seth might have it. Seth might have it. Oh, and Seth is the world champ. We got like Io Sky and Seth Rollins as our champions. Nature is healing on SmackDown already. What a match. Oh, God. Seth picked up the pieces right at the very end. Randy hit Gunther with the RKO, and Seth got the pin right after it. This was wild, friends. This was wild. Oh, my God. I hope you all had fun watching this as much as I did. Because, like, Seth has just been on top of it in this match.
Here is your winner, and the new undisputed WWE Champion, Seth freaking Rollins.
Big congratulations are in order to Seth Rollins. See, he looks great with that title. Listen, we're already moving in the right direction, so we'll take a look at how the rest of the show went. And we will also see our first United States champion crowned as well. I don't think we'll do a full like Fatal 4-Way match. We'll kind of see what the feuds are looking like. But what a match, people. This was crazy. And congratulations to Seth Rollins. Alrighty, so taking a look at everything, we have Kelly Kelly and Jade Cargill, Kevin Owens versus Joe Hendry, which I think will be our United States Championship match that we're going to watch together as a community because that makes sense. We were going to try to go for a Blake Monroe, Kelly Kelly feud at first, but I think that makes sense. We pushed that one out just to scotch there. The Brawns have defeated Ilya and Carmelo, and that's a feud, so that'll be fun to watch. We have Stephanie Vaquer, Nia Jax, they're in a feud, and Tatum Paxley is the Women's United States Champion, which is great. Ricky Saints, he's officially a heel, and Seth Rollins and Randy Orton are in a feud now, and Seth Rollins is our undisputed champion. So we have a lot of interesting moments and situations that could be going on moving forward on our SmackDown show. Love tonight's SmackDown, looking forward to next week. Bronson Reed takes the title from Ilya Dragunov, or takes the match from Ilya Dragunov. Could have gone either way. Blake Monroe trying to lay down the law to Kelly Kelly, that promo, but it kind of sucked. Kelly Kelly and Becky Lynch gave Io Sky a real run for her money in that match. Not enough in the end, though. Saints a bad guy, never saw it coming. What did you think Carmelo Hayes is going to win today? I was always in control. Like the level of variety in this week's show. Let's keep it up. Breaker and Reed take the men's tag title. Disappointing outcome for Dragunov and Hayes. So it seems like there's a lot of momentum going for Seth and Randy, and then also the tag team feud, which is great too. We got 36,000 fans. We earned some money. Love to see it. Okay, 29,000 for ECW. I forgot to cover WCW, but it looks like we kind of came out ahead on this first week. Network special, you love to see it. And we are in first place. Let's go. Alrighty, week 2. Back in St. Louis. Okay, yep, we gotta have Randy in a match. That smug little harpy Paxley somehow fluked her way to a win over me. I need to fight her in the next 2 weeks to get that idiotic grin off her face. Okay, we can do that. Alrighty, do not book your most popular available specialist this week. Randy Orton expects to make an appearance in front of his home crowd. That makes sense as well. And Nia Jax wants Tatum Paxley. I'll go ahead and book the show, and then we'll just sort of see what happens moving forward. Alrighty, here we go, here we go, here we go. We are kicking things off here with Kevin Owens versus Joe Hendry, one of our first feuds that we got here on SmackDown, which, again, I need this, to be honest, at some point, if it ever happens. That'd be great.
It's scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE United States Championship. Making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 242 pounds, Kevin Owens.
So yeah, we'll go through this match, and then we'll probably have time for one more match. I'm just like, basically there's a bunch of like dead air essentially between the weeks essentially, right? And then we'll go over the go-home show and that sort of thing. We got a bunch of just wild matches that we're just coming up with at this point, just based on the roster. Because again, we have the roster based on vibes at this point, and that's kind of where things are at right now. They're singing the song. We need a Joe Hendry, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton match in this ring. Just the singing matches.
Weighing in at 230 pounds, Joe Hendry.
Say his name and he appears for the United States Championship match. We'll also figure out the women's tag team champions as well tonight, so that'll be quite interesting. You gotta wave your hands, everybody. No, it's so funny. So I've been like dipping in and out of my faction from time to time, and like I've been working on those like evolution cards or whatever, and I have one for Obafemi, one with Joe Hendry, one with Stone Cold, and one with The Rock, I think. And it's always so funny because, like, since I've been working on the Joe Hendry evolution card or whatever, because it's just going to take time, like, it's always so funny. Anytime I get the win, it starts with the wave your hands from side to side. Like, that part of the song. So I, like, literally do the, like, waving thing. Again, I don't know if, like, copyright is a thing for the U.S. Championship because, quite honestly, it's always very much like I never know how they're going to do that portion of it, and so I'm like, because that's where they got me for copyright on my rise, was with that little transition thing. So, there's that. I don't know how we would get to this, but I would like to see this little feud, too. Like, obviously, we want to make sure that Kevin Owens is A-OK, right? Like, that's the top priority. But in my little brain, I would like to see this little feud happen. Like, think about it. They're both super entertaining. But they can both go in the ring. I don't know. I just really like this. I like this concept of this little feud here. So I figured this would be a fun one to go through as well. See who our United States champion will be. And just have a simple one-on-one match, right? Right. But I hope everyone's enjoying the episode thus far. Again, I don't know when this will be uploaded. I don't know when anything will be uploaded at this point. And that's okay. We're getting there, people. We are slowly but surely getting there. Basically, I just want to kind of at least get this series kind of going before I went on vacation and that sort of thing. Because I've already got a lot of ideas for videos for when I come back, so I'm excited. Well, we'll have a lot of videos, and plus, I will be very much in the pre-recorded era, especially this year at 2K26, because I just have so much going on. So I hope everyone's cool with that. Again, what's nice about video gaming content is that you can kind of do that. You can just bulk record a bunch of videos and just kind of take your time with everything. Again, my goal is to always do like an episode. I always try to do like 2 to 3 videos a week if I can do it. And so I've been pretty consistent with that for a little while again, which is super nice. Let me know also, do you want me to go back to doing SmackDown reactions for a little bit on like Friday nights? Apparently, here's the thing with SmackDown. So apparently, like the first half of the year, they do 3 hours, and the second half of the year, they do 2 hours. So I'm just kind of like bamboozled a little bit, something weird like that. I'm like, why would you do, like, this seems so bizarre. You know what I mean? So, like, I think, like, when SmackDown goes to 2 hours, I think it'll make sense to just bop over and do the reactions again and that sort of thing, because especially with everybody bopping over to both shows, seemingly enough, I feel like that makes some sense. Lord knows, Lord knows we're not, God, SmackDown. IRL SmackDown's been frustrating, to say the least. Oh, counter from Joe Hendry. Oh, there goes Joe Hendry. He might have it, people. Oh, that might be it for Kevin Owens. That might be it. And Joe Hendry is your United States champion. Like, this is so interesting. We have Io Sky as the women's champion. We have Seth Rollins as the WWE champion. We have Tatum Paxley as the women's United States champion. We now have Joe Hendry as the men's United States champion. So, I don't know. I think that's a very interesting mix so far. This is going to get kind of fun and interesting. And this feud will have the United States championship. So, that'll be a lot of fun. That'll be interesting. But what a showing here for Joe Hendry, and we might have room for one more match. We'll see. But either way, we'll at least be able to tackle Week 3. I think we can kind of just power through Week 3 and then just get things set up for Week 4, which is the go-home episode. We usually try to do at least 2 to 3 matches an episode and just go through everything together as a little community.
WWE United States Champion, Joe Hendry.
You gotta wave your hands, people. You gotta wave your hands in the air. But this rivalry is growing. We're at 3 stars. Let's see how the rest of the show shake down. Let's move onward and upward to Week 3. Y'all, we have so many feuds happening, but this is not a bad problem to have at all. So we continue things with Kevin Owens and Joe Hendry. We have a new feud right here with Ricky Saints and AJ Styles. Should be pretty interesting. We had a 2-on-1 match with Penta losing against El Io del Vikingo and Ethan Page. We have Kalani Jordan and Roxanne Perez getting the women's tag team titles, and they defeated Stephanie Vaquer and La Congrita Loca, our latest acquisition. And then we have Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes with the tag team call-out with the Bronze. And then in the main event, we have a new feud with Cody and Gunther. So Cody won that main event triple threat match. Very exciting, very interesting. Okay, here we go. Oh, taking an easy way out of the tag match. So we don't have tag team champions for the women's division still? Like, okay. Well, it is what it is. But it seems like Stephanie Vaquer and La Congrita Loca work really well together as a tag team, so that's exciting. Okay, started ended strong. Great to see Randy Orton back in St. Louis. Crowd was fired up for him. SmackDown is the show to watch, and Joe Hendry is the reason why, with another win. Beautiful. So people are on board with Joe Hendry. Love to see that. And people are liking the show, which is always good to see as well. We got 31,000 fans, earned $48,000, so we are moving up in the world. All right, 29,000 for WCW. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. 33 for ECW, so we're right in the pocket with them. 30,000 for Raw, so we're doing pretty good. We are doing pretty good. We get a lot of cards, which is great. We get a lot of these little power-up cards, which is great. Anonymous GM in first place. Alrighty, we've got 2 more weeks to go until Worlds Collide. Alrighty. Just a note of caution now that Stephanie has a stamina level below 40. She's vulnerable to becoming injured. The lower the stamina, the more strenuous the match, the greater the risk becomes. Superstars who aren't booked during the week's show will recover 12 stamina points. Those who only cut a promo will recover 6 and can't become injured that week. But if a superstar is booked in both a match and a promo, they will lose an additional 6 stamina for the week. Hey boss, I have a bit of a problem. I had a costume malfunction during practice today, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to go on tonight unless we fix it ASAP. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's just do a perfect restoration. Thanks, boss. Hey, over the weekend, Oba got into some trouble. I won't say what he did, but we're giving him a 2-week suspension. Take better care of your stars' morale so they don't take things too far in the future. Okay, so we need to have Nia Jax against Tatum at this point for this week as part of our promises. And we need 1 6-way match this week, so I think that's pretty reasonable. We'll do the 6-way probably as an opener match, and then we'll kind of build the show in that. So we'll go ahead and book the show, see if anything sticks out, and if not, we'll just kind of fly through it, and then we'll go to the go-home show in the next episode. So we'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty, friends, we're going to go ahead and simulate this week so that way we have time to kind of set up the go-home show and, maybe figure out what matches that we're going to cover. So we got the Bronze versus Ilya and Carmelo in the opening matchup. Let's see what happens here.
It's over. Hit the bell.
And the Bronze win the non-title match, 2.5 stars. Jade and Kelly, they're continuing their little feud. We've got the 6-way match that we had to do for the commissioner rules. So we have Ethan Page, Jacob Fatu, Rusev, Ricky Saints, AJ Styles, and Penta all in one little match here. So lots going on.
1, 2.
Let's see, what's this one? I'm going to be really interested to see this. Penta picks up the win. Okay, so, oh my god, we got a bunch of feuds coming out of this one. So Rusev and Jacob Fatu. Okay, that's going to be a fun one to cover. Okay. We have LA Knight calling out Obafemi, who is still suspended, but that's okay. We've got a new feud, and that's what counts. And we've got this fatal 4-way non-title match between Nia, Tatum, Lash, and La Congrita Loca. And that's mostly so that way Nia can get her rematch against Tatum, that sort of thing. Figured we had a couple people on the roster that could just use some more, match time and that sort of thing. Just keep everybody a little bit fresh.
It's over.
I love how the women are basically like taking over the second half of the show. 1.5 stars, but Tatum Paxley picks up the win. And we got the tag team call-out promo thing. Nothing really moved there, but that's okay. And then we got Becky Lynch and Io Sky for the Women's Championship, just because we needed something at the end of the show. And they had a good amount of stamina still left, so I'm like, you know what, let's just throw them into a match right here. Let's go ahead and simulate, see what happens. Io Sky retains the title. Love to see it. 3 stars. Let's see how everybody else did. Let's see how well we did. Good booking. Okay, so we started out with 2.5 and ended with 3 at the very end of the show. You love to see it. So that feud is continuing to bloom there. We're continuing to build things up with AJ and Ricky Saints. Rusev and Jacob have a feud as well. And then no other rivalries that are new except for LA Knight and Obafemi. So we got a lot of moving pieces here, which is great. All right, something happened with Becky Lynch not looking happy lately. Wonder if it's something happening in the back. Well, we just gave her a main event title match, so I don't know what's going on here. Alrighty. Yep, we've got a little bit of momentum going. You love to see it. And yeah, 26,000 fans. We got more money. Always a positive. 38,000 for WCW. 29,000 for ECW. And then 30,000 for Monday Night Raw. So we did pretty good this week. Veto champ. Love to see it. And we're in second place. Bischoff is ahead. Yay! Week 4! Thanks for the rematch against Paxley. Didn't go the way. Okay. I've been talking with Kevin Owens a lot lately, and he had this great idea. We should team up for a tag match. Okay. Actually, I kind of like that. Next few weeks, I'm assuming that would be 3. Penta cheated me in that last match. Okay, sure thing, Ricky. Sure. Well, actually, okay, so 1-5-way. Oh my god, there's a lot happening. Okay, so Gunther wants to tag it with Kevin Owens. Ricky wants to have a match against Penta within 2 weeks. I've got some ideas. So let's go ahead and book the card, book the show, see what happens moving forward, all that good stuff. Okay, so we have a heck of a situation on our hands, to say the least. But I think this is all making sense. So in the opener, we have a fatal 5-way gauntlet match, because I did get the stipulation opened, I think, yeah. So this is actually... No, it's not a gauntlet match. Are you serious? I wanted a gauntlet match. Oh, come on. Okay, well, that's great. That's fine. Oh, look at that. Okay. Okay, so we did a lot. Okay, so now we got a gauntlet match to continue these two feuds. I think we'll watch this one because this could be a little interesting. But we have a gauntlet match over here. We've got a tables tag team match over here between... Okay, so... Alrighty, so in the opener, we have a 5-way gauntlet match. Again, Commissioner goal. Ricky wanted Penta, so that makes sense. So I threw everybody in a match over here. So we got AJ and... Ricky Saints in the feud, Rusev and Jacob in a feud, so that makes sense to me. So we've got AJ versus Penta versus Ricky versus Jacob versus Rusev in a gauntlet match to kick off the show. I feel like we'll probably watch that match, but we'll see. Then down here, we've got a tables match now between Stephanie Vaquer, La Congrita Loca versus Kalani Jordan, and Roxanne Perez for the women's tag team titles. We've got a 6-person tag team match between Jade Cargill, Blake Monroe, and Justine Janine versus Kelly, Tatum Paxley, and Io Sky. And then we've got Gunther and Kevin Owens. They're teaming up because, well, they want to be a tag team against Joe Hendry and Cody Rhodes. Again, Gunther's feuding with Cody. Kevin's feuding with Joe Hendry, so that makes sense. And then in the main event, we got a TLC match for the WWE Championship between Randy Orton and Seth Rollins. And in between everything, we got Becky Lynch calling out Io Sky. We've got Ethan Page calling out Penta. We've got LA Knight calling out Obafemi. And we've got the Bronze calling out Ilya and Carmelo. So that is all happening. So next episode, we'll at least watch a couple of these matches. I don't know which ones we're going to watch entirely. These TLC matches drive me insane. So at the very least, we're going to... any kind of ladder matches drive me up a wall. So I think we'll maybe watch the Gauntlet and at least one other match. But again, keep in mind that we do like to do the go-home shows, so we'll watch at least 2 to 3 of these. If anything, we could also just watch this tables match and then maybe the 6-person tag match or something. That could get a little interesting, to say the least. And yeah, so I don't know. We'll see which matches we're going to watch. Do we want to just keep... Do we want to do that? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do TLC. Do we do Falls Count Anywhere? No, we can't afford Falls Count Anywhere. Can we do Extreme Rules? Yeah, we need a little bit of breathing room. We need some money. So I think Extreme Rules might be a little bit more fitting over here. I don't know. Yeah, let's do Extreme Rules instead. So we'll see what works for the next episode. Again, I kind of just wanted to throw everybody into a tag team situation over here because I thought that'd be fun. So yeah, again, I feel like we'll probably watch the first 3 matches maybe. We'll see how things kind of go and shake out and that sort of thing. But yeah, let me know what you think about the card down in the comments down below. Again, we're just getting a ton of people. I feel like we're probably outnumbering the dudes at this point with the women's division editions and that sort of thing. I mean, we can't not watch Justine Janine, right? Right. But either way around, we got to see what happens moving forward. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. We got to see what happens in these crazy matches that are coming up. Can you do any stipulations for the 6 people tag matches, 6 people tag team match? Jesus. You can, but like basically it's just tornado tag. And yeah. Well, really, it's like a few different options, but I think a normal match is probably fine. But either way, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button to get notifications around here and that sort of thing. Again, next episode we will be going through the Go Home show. We'll at least get through probably 2 matches, comfortably speaking, and then we'll set things up for the premium live event. So again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.